Hell of an ice storm. And you might hear all this popping and cracking because they're still coming down. Dog it. And some more. Check out the diving board. Play this summer. It is just stick frozen. Oh, let's check this thing. Antenna. I'm gonna fall on my butt. Everyone went. Just about got the pool. Now I'm going to fade out now and try some later because they're going to need some help. I think I'll fade out with the diving board. My hands are cold, that's why it's shaking.
We're watching out for you. In a Florida dentist infected with AIDS deliberately murdered his patient. We're watching out for you. In person, you can file a lawsuit for any reason.
Yes! They dropped the charges.
On who?
Kay Hutchison.
Who's that?
She's a Republican they were going after. She's a new governor in Texas they were trying to crucify.
For what?
Falsifying some kind of phone documents and stuff and getting a hairdresser to work on company time, state. I forgot what all the little rinky-dink charges were.
Oh, it wasn't nothing though, really?
No. I remember back in, it was either 66 or 68 it happened. It was real bad like this. We had a lot of fun with that, cutting chogies. Ow. Careful, Art. Need a hand?
I may have some dig out and put this up real quick.
Now I'm gonna have to go to the store, get some charcoal to start a fire.
Ultimate. You expect more from a leader.
WMC News Time is 10:12. I'm Paul Davis along with Beth Summers with the extended version of Memphis in the Morning. Ice Storm 94 in the Mid-South. We have continuous coverage. We're talking to, of course, local law enforcement agencies, emergency officials, and you, our listeners, to find out how you're coping with, one of the worst ice storms since probably 78, that according to one of our officials from MLGNW. If you know of any road blockage due to fallen trees or accidents, call us at 726-0516. And one other programming note we want to give you, Rush Limbaugh will be preempted due to the weather conditions here. And as soon as we know when we can get Rush back on, we'll, of course, have his show in its entirety. Now, let's take a look at traffic. We've had a lot of words about it. Greg Carpenter now filling in for a very tired Ralph Hatley. And, Greg, you look nice and... you're clean-shaven, you're showered, well, you're ready to go.
I have a gas water heater, and that's the only thing. The electricity, of course, is out, but if you've already been outside this morning, it should come as no surprise. Just about every block, there's something in the road, there's trees down, there's cable TV has really been hit, and then they're going to have quite a bit of work to get all the cable TV lines up. But we have a handful of accidents that we know of. There are dozens and dozens that we are awaiting word on. So if you do know of an accident location, give us a call at 726-0516, and we'll alert the listeners so that they can avoid that location. Once again, the number to call if you do see an accident, if there's a tree in the road or something of that nature, 726-0516. The police department has received probably in the number of 1,300 to 1,400 calls since midnight, reporting various problems relating to accident locations and power lines down and so forth. Just a few accidents to be aware of. The 2600 block of Mill Branch, we do have an accident. I-240 eastbound at Warford. Also the 3100 block of Mountain Terrace, the 2100 block of East Brooks, and a report of a problem with a tree down I-240 Poplar. That should be just about cleared since that is a high-traffic location. They're getting to those first. But once again, if you do see an accident or if there's a problem that you notice with power lines down in the road or something of that nature, 726-0516 is the number you need to call.
Okay, thanks very much. One other note here, I-55 north of Batesville is closed. Not so much because of the ice and snow, but I understand that power lines and trees are right across that interstate. And again, I-55 north of Batesville is closed. Of course, Mike Fleming told us earlier about I-55.
I-55 north and south.
Yeah.
I don't know the parameters on that, but I'd stay off I-55, I'll tell you that much. We're going to head over to Ron Childers and talk with him quickly.
Hi guys, thank you very much. Of course, most of the frozen precipitation is beginning to come to an end around the area. There was a little light freezing rain and drizzle that was reported across Dyersburg and extreme northwestern Tennessee. Some of it a little too light to be detected, but the good news is it is lifting out. Now, the temperature is still at freezing or within a degree or so of it around most of the Mid-South, so the ice is taking its time in melting, but we're expecting a high today right around 40 degrees. We may get a little bit of blue sky in here before the afternoon is over, but it will only be brief before more clouds move in by tomorrow. Now, temperatures will be in the 50s tomorrow, so that too will contribute greatly to the melting that will take place around the area. Some of the things that will be interesting to see is what will happen after we thaw out, because there will be a lot of trees that although branches did not fall, they maybe sustained serious damage, as well as houses experiencing some flooding, because when we get a major thaw like this, with heat emanating from the inside of the house, it rises to the top. Water tends to collect under the ice, that layer of ice.
We appreciate them so much. Rob, I knew I was going to do that. Ron Childers is in one chair. Rob Hunter is in the other chair. Rob's got the MLG&W information. And Rob, give us a summary what the situation is.
Well, our situation is that roughly 25% of our electric distribution system is out due to the ice on the trees and the falling branches. We're also having some problems with water because we need electricity to pump the water, both at the wells and the water plants.
Those are the facts. What do we do?
Prepare, bring out that pioneer spirit. Be prepared to be without electricity for a few days.
Okay, rough it.
Rob, I want to ask a question briefly. Has MLG&W ever dealt with a problem this big before, and do we have the staff and equipment to handle this problem?
We feel like we do. We have some resources. We have a contractor that is part of our routine construction crews, and they have the ability to bring in additional people there. They're on contract. They're obligated to do that. As we assess the damage and all, we will do what's necessary to get it back on in a timely manner, but a timely manner is going to be more extended than the normal.
How will the governor's, I don't know if you were in the room here, but the governor made an announcement that he's going to sort of ready the troops and get them over here to West Tennessee. I guess members of the U.S. Forestry Group or State Forestry Group, can MLG and W coordinate with these folks to, cut up the trees, get things cleared up?
We'll certainly coordinate with them. The tree trimming in power lines is a little different than just routine forestry work, so it may be that the bulk work, the getting the big trunks out of the way once we clear them from the lines, they may be able to help us on that.
Okay, thanks. And again, if you have a question specifically for Rob, give us a call at 274-7979.
I'm so glad you're here. I've been trying to answer these people's questions, and I feel helpless because I'm just a measly little reporter, and I don't have the skills that you have. And I'm really glad you're here because these people need answers quick. Donna and Bartlett, we go to the phones now. Hi, Donna.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good.
Well, is there anything Paul or I can or Ron Childers can help you with, or do you need to talk to Rob?
Rob.
All right.
I have a couple of questions. First is the power lines that was attached to the house, by a metal cord, was knocked down.